Hello, lovely world. So I officially decided. Now I know this is not going to be. Oh, before I start, hello, lovely world. If I didn't say that already, but I've decided that I'm gonna stay indoors for at least 2 weeks because that's hopefully that's going to be all good and well. I'm gonna hopefully finish at least one book, get caught up on as many YouTube videos as possible, even though there's been like a bunch of live streams that have been happening over the last, 3 or 4 days. I still have a long ways to go on Katie's live stream from 2 days ago. Or no, from yesterday. Then I have two podcasts to watch, two more of Katie's videos to live streams to watch. So I mean, there's just a lot, and those live streams run from 2 hours long to an hour and 35 minutes long. The podcast, and then I'm going to start the second portion of, or the second disc of season 2 of Supergirl after I'm done filming this video. And hopefully in these next 2 weeks, I still do want to go see The Hunt, the movie. I don't know if I'm going to go see it this weekend or next weekend, but I still want to go see that movie. And something that I was supposed to do on Thursday got canceled, or not canceled, postponed until a later date. I have to call in on April 22nd to see what's going on with that whole situation. Other than that, I'm just trying to find things around my room that I can do that won't drive me crazy, basically. Now, I did want to do a review for you guys today, seeing as how it's been a couple of days since I've seen the movie, and I know not everyone's seen it. So you don't have to watch this, but I did go and see Bloodshot. It's got Vin Diesel in it. It's got a couple other characters you may or may not know are actors in it, and it was a very good film. I mean, it's kind of a dark film, not because the theater is dark, but it's got that dark feeling to it, because it is about a soldier who died. And they repositioned his brain, not repositioned. They changed his memories every time he died, in every scenario, and then towards the end of the film, he remembered everything and decided to kill the guy that brought him back to life, except for Wiggins. Wiggins, his name is Ray Garrison, I believe, and then his wife Gina Garrison, who moved on, because it's been 5 years since he died. And then what else is happening in that film? I mean, there's just so many different directions it went. I thought it was a very great film. I loved it. It's based off the Valiant comic book. It's its own comic book series and stuff. I can't remember who wrote it, but it was a pretty good movie. There was a couple of scenes that, got me going, and by got me going, I thought it was a really good scene, like when Ray was with a girl near the pool after they brought him back the very first time, and she gave him the little medallion that had the United States seal on it and stuff, and that was the best scene I thought of, until the very end scene where they woke him up after killing the main bad guy in this film. It was just a great film all around. I'd give this a solid B for movies that I've seen this year. I don't want to say it's the greatest movie I've seen. Even though I did say that a couple of days ago when I was talking about making this review, that it was the greatest film I've seen this year. I would say it's up there, but it's not the best. And there's still so many great films to go watch. Like The Conjuring 3, hopefully, is going to happen this year. The Avatar 2 film. Even though I know Black Widow and Wonder Woman, hopefully I get to go see those ones. And I also do want to go see The Hunt. I don't know when I'd go see it. Maybe It may be Thursday, it may be Sunday, it may be a week from Saturday. I meant Saturday, not Sunday. A week from Saturday. It may be a couple weeks from now. I don't really know. I do want to definitely go see The Hunt, though, because it's got Emma Roberts in it, and it's got a bunch of other actors you may or may not have heard of before. And I was doing something. I was direct messaging Wizard World because I wanted to suggest 4 women that I would really love to meet at this year's event if they do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. It's going to be towards the end of September. Right around, I think the end of September, maybe middle of October, depending on how this virus calms down by that time, because that's like later this year. I suggested Ethan McMore, who plays Green Arrow's daughter, and Mia Smoke. I think that's her name. I could be wrong there. Anyways, then we've got Katie Cassidy, who plays Black Canary. No. Yeah, that's right. Black Canary. Then I suggested Emma Mackey, who plays Mauve in Sex Education, the Netflix show. And there's one other one that I named. I can't remember who it was now. I'd have to go and look at it, but those were just 3 names. Oh, Alexander Daddario. That was the 4th name I suggested. And I don't know if my suggestions are going to be heard. Because I don't even know if they're going to have the event this year. So, those are some names I just suggested to them. And hopefully if I'm in the house for 2 weeks, maybe things will start slowing down and this virus won't be as big of an issue towards my birthday on April 17th. That they will start reopening bars like I mentioned yesterday. And I know I reiterate myself a lot in these videos lately. I just wanted to make that point across that hopefully if I self-quarantine myself for 2 weeks and everything, hopefully everything starts calming down in these next couple weeks and we get to be able to go out again into the world and go do what we want to do, like go see movies, go to lunch, go to dinner, go to the bar that I plan on going to, hopefully, and everything will start reopening in the next 2 weeks or 4 weeks or however long it is. And also, I would like to wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. Every Irish ancestor I've ever had, or anyone, not ancestors, I should say that. Anyone out there who's Irish and celebrates this holiday, I want to say happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Now, I don't know everything about St. Patrick's Day. You guys can all leave comments down in the comment section down below. If you are Irish and want to tell me a little bit of the history of St. Patrick's Day and how long it's been around. I mean, I know I can Google it, but I prefer to have actual Irish men and Irish women tell me about the whole, how St. Patrick's Day got started and what it's all about. But I just do want to say happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone in the world, if you're Irish or if you're not Irish. So, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go for today's video. I know it's kind of rambling on about, several different things today. I did a movie review for Bloodshot, gave you my honest opinion on it. I talked about St. Patrick's Day. I talked about staying inside for 2 weeks, and hopefully everything will start calming down now that everything's, starting to go, and then I want to go see The Hunt and all that stuff. So have an amazing 2020. Hopefully everything starts, calming down a little bit, and maybe things will, they'll start opening up things in about a week or 2 or 3 or however long it takes, and we'll see. And have the best birthday you possibly can this year, whatever age you're celebrating. You all know the drill. And I'll see you tomorrow on March 18th. Bye-bye.